What's going on, guys? One, love out to everybody. We got UFC 303, Pereira versus Procha Part 2. Prediction breakdown here, guys. Pay-per-view card. Pretty good card here, man. I feel like this card is... all cards are good, but this is matchup here is, for me, is it might be a little better than the Chandler versus... what's that guy named? Chandler versus Conor McGregor. Yeah, man. This is a more, exciting matchup here, right? 13 fights in the card here. Fly through this real quick here, guys. Before I get started, though, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Also, subscribe to this channel. Also, check out my Patreon account for all my face-off predictions and prop plays. And you can also donate to the PayPal, right? The links will be down below for that. And I want to say here, guys, it's all about love at the end of the day, right? We're not here to hate on anybody, because we see what's going on in this system, in this world nowadays. It's all about hating on people. When people post their videos, people at the bottom just commenting. It's all about the comments now. It's not about the material anymore. And, the art. It's all about hating on somebody. You understand? The people talk in the comments, disrespect other people. They're disrespecting the video. They're hating on the person in the video. Then everybody just gather up on it, and everybody just just come together and join. And it's like a stoning. It's like they're just participating in the hate. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be all love. Because that's what's gonna make the energy flow. Right, we want to put out more love and less hate, man. So all these fighters on this card, martial artists, they're participating in this game, in the UFC. It is an illusion, to be honest with you, right? There's rules and regulation, and it's a game, but it's a dangerous game. A lot of these guys put their health on the line, right? So respect, for all these guys that's participating. There's a lot of work they put into it, and some of them are going to lose and some going to, win. Just all depends on how much training and preparation, and it just happens like that. But I'm not here to hate on any of these fighters. I'm not here to disrespect them. It's difficult to come in here and go in a cage and get punched in the face. You understand? It's not easy, over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they do better and they have a undefeated record, or they have 4 or 5 winning streak, and some may have 4 or 5 losing streak, and they're still, they're still participating. But hats off, to all these martial artists, all these fighters that put their health on the line, because, like I said, your health is your wealth, and your head is not meant to get hit or punched or kicked. Believe me on that, right? So, like I said, we want to show more love. Lead with love. Let love guide you, not hate. Okay, and the world will be a better place. You will be a better person too by putting out more love, because that's the energy. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. You see, it's magical. And what you put in is what you get out. You understand? And what you put out is what you get back. So if you're hating on somebody and stoning them and disrespecting them and just speaking nasty about them and trying to tear them down, all you're doing is creating what they call karma for yourself, bad energy, which in return is going to slap you back in your face. You may think you're doing it online so you can hide behind the computer and it's fine, but that's how the magic is. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. It always comes back. They call it karma, but it's just the energy you're putting out, the words you're speaking, how you treat other people. You know what I'm saying? So always show love, man. Even, like I said, try your best to, because it always comes back around, man. Always. 100%. There's no hiding from it, even behind your computer. All right? So, first fight here, guys. We got Ricky Simón versus Vicious Oliveira. Simón here has a wrestling base, but striking is not bad either. Grinder, but he is hittable though at times, can run into shots, and he can gas out depending on who he's fighting, but he's an experienced guy. You can say he's kind of a veteran in a kind of way, but it all depends on who he's matching up with. His opponent here, Vincius Oliveira, and I'm mispronouncing some of these names, not on purpose. This guy is raw, man. Pack power, a lot of aggressive movements, athletic. Fights in spurts, though. So you would throw one punch, but that one punch was he swings it very well, and if it connects, could do a lot of damage to you, right? Coming off the Contender Series, but has one fight in UFC, won it. Can get taken down, which I notice, and his ground game looks kind of suspect at time. It just depends. He can get taken down, and sometimes he spends a little time on his back, which is something that he may need to work on a little bit. I'm gonna go with Simón on this one. I feel like Simón can weather the storm. I feel Simón has fought guys like this before with that wild kind of swinging, reckless kind of strikes, and I feel like Simón possibly can get a decision here. But not confident, guys. 50-50 for me. So I'm going to go Simón by decision, guys. All right. Next fight here, guys. This is for me, every card is good, but this is a good card here, guys. I like the matchups in this card. We have Carlos Hernandez versus Rei Tsuruya. Hernandez here, he would look for the submissions. We'll also look for takedowns, but he can get taken down though. And when he get taken down, you can control him on the ground the entire round and possibly even look for submissions. He has no KO and TKO wins, so he doesn't really pack no power like that. So it's more going to be more in the wrestling. Against the opponent here, Rei. Rei has a very quick double leg, man. Transitions well on the ground. His wrestling is pretty elite, man, from what I see. He sticks to you like glue, man. Doesn't leave no openings, man. Coming off of the road to UFC. Also trains with Tahari. I guess they're friends. He's pretty smooth with his transitions, though, man. Very relentless, like chain wrestling. He just keeps going. He doesn't give you no room to breathe. He sticks on you. And a fight like this, Hernandez doesn't really pack no power like that. So it's not like a fight where, you're dealing with Hernandez, who's like a devastating striker, with heavy punches or pinpoint that's gonna catch Rei coming in. So I can see Rei here pulling off like a decision, grinding. I'm gonna give Rei by decision here, but I'm gonna say 50-50 still. Fights like this, it's kind of coming to the UFC from a road to UFC, coming to the UFC from road to UFC, but Carlos has a little more experience, on his side here. So, but what I see from Rei, though, man, he looks very relentless, and his ground game looks pretty good, man. It looks pretty high level to me. So I'm gonna go with Rei here by decision, 50-50, guys. All right. Next fight here. Super veteran in Andrei Arlovski, man. Hats off to Andrei Arlovski, man, for still being in there. Whew, wow, man, that's amazing. And age is a number, but he's pretty much the same age as me. Well, I'm in April, he's in February, so a couple months or so, a month or so. But yeah, he's still going strong, man. That's amazing. Still kicking, man, but not as quick as he used to be, though. And I noticed that he changed up his way how he fights, which is good, because it doesn't really take a lot of damage anymore, or too much damage, He kind of pick his shots, look for the openings now, so he doesn't really throw a lot of volume anymore, which could be a problem when he fights Martin, because Martin Buday is kind of not as a quick fighter either, but he's heavy-handed. We look for takedowns, but he's slow at the movement too. So with Martin Buday, he lost against Samuel Gazes, because Samuel was more of a sprinting forward, a lot of punches, just on him. Like Samuel was just on him. Andrei Arlovski is not going to be on him like that. He's going to be pacing himself, one punch, looking for openings, kind of peppering shots, and that's going to, feed right into Buday, because that's a fight that Buday most likely is set for him to win in that kind of way, So I'm gonna go with Buday for the win. I'm gonna say Buday. I'm gonna say Buday by decision. 50-50. You know, I'm not gonna call Andrei Arlovski out. The super veteran. You know, been in the game for a long time. Experience goes a long way. So you don't want to sleep on these veterans. So I wouldn't count with Andrei Arlovski, and that's why I say 50-50. So be aware of this fight. Buday by decision. Next fight here, guys. Give me a second here, guys. Next fight here, we have Michelle Waterson versus Gillian Robertson. Michelle Waterson here. She's well-rounded, striking base, more of I believe Taekwondo. Her last window was back in 2020, so yeah, she hasn't have a win since then. She had a win against Angela Hill, which is a good win. You know, Angela Hill is pretty much in the division. She's pretty tough to beat. You know, even though her record is like 17-13, but like I said, she's like, I wouldn't say she's a gatekeeper, but you know, she's tough, man. She's not an easy person to beat. But after that, she hasn't been really winning much. I mean, Michelle Waterson's skill, and she mixes up well. And her striking is not bad, and her ground game, it's not bad either. It just hasn't been really getting the wins lately, right? It happens. Like I said, there's up and downs, man. You know, 4 or 5 losing streak, and you know, maybe she may get a win in this fight here. But against Gillian Robertson, though, you know, Gillian Robertson is very, very good on the ground. Like, striking is not really the best, and I feel Waterson's striking is a little better. But Gillian's ground game is really, really good. Her submission game, it stands out, at least more than Waterson. Problem about Waterson's striking, though, you know, it's not like a one-hitter quitter. It's not pinpoint accurate. Like, she will land like a front kick, maybe like a Mawashi Gary. Maybe set up with the hands and the kicks, but nothing really sticks all the time. That could be an issue, because if Gillian, you know, can just walk her down with no threat, you know, there's no there's no worries about getting knocked out with a punch or so forth, because there's not much power, I should say, from Waterson. Then Gillian, you know, could tie her up and just take her down and then look for submission, which that's what's probably gonna happen. So I'm gonna go with Gillian here. I'm gonna say Gillian by submission here, guys, in the second round. And like I said, you know, Waterson could get a win here. You know, I mean, like I said, she all-around fighter. Striking is better, but it doesn't really pack the power behind it to like kind of you know, put Gillian on that back foot. You know, Gillian's most likely probably just gonna walk her straight down. Yeah. So I'm gonna go second round here, submission by Gillian. All right. Next fight here we have Payton Talbott versus Yanis Guhumaro. That's a tough name to pronounce. Payton here. Payton is durable, dude. This guy is a pretty good prospect. He's wow, man. This guy is well rounded. Let me see here. He's still hittable though. I see some slight little holes. His chin is up in the air, but man, he packed power in those punches. Like kind of like a zombie. You know, this guy's like a Terminator. Just comes forward, like you hit him, he just laughs and he come forward, walks it down. A lot of forward pressure and pack mad power in the punches, man. This guy is gonna be tough in this division in the 135 for a lot of people. But he has to work on his head coming off the center line though. I can see that his head is kind of still there when he's walking you down, which, you know, like a Terminator kind of vibe, like walking you down, but your head is still there. Like I said, it depends on who you're fighting. You know, it could be an issue for him if he start getting blasted with straights and jabs. His head is just there getting popped back. You know, it can wear him down. You know what I'm saying? The more shots you get hit to the head, you know, you're gonna wear you down, and then that is where you're gonna run into problems after that. The jabs hitting you consistently, then you know, your brain get rattled and your body just start to go down. Your energy bar start to deplete. You know, his opponent here, Yannis, he mixes it up well too. A lot of leg kicks, heavy leg kicks. Don't really see nothing too much that's a threat towards Talbot. I feel Talbot should win this fight though. I'll say Talbot by KOTK in the first round. I give Talbot 60%. I give Yannis 40. All right, next fight here, guys. We have Charles Jourdain versus Jane Silva. This is pretty much a tough one here to predict here, guys. Kickboxing from Charles Jourdain. We'll also look for submissions, durable. Can be low volume at time though, man. This guy will come out striking, then middle of the round, first round, he starts to just not do much. His opponent here, the Fighting Nerds, Jane Silva, it doesn't look bad. Nice movement, unorthodox striking, jab doesn't look bad. You look like he could gas out in the later rounds. That could be a factor here because Jourdain could take over. But like I said, Jourdain, he tends to like come in here and then he will fight for a little while and looks good. Then he just start to fade out. You know, I'm gonna go with Jim. I give Gene a shot here. I'm gonna say Gene Silva by decision, guys. 50-50, even fight. Be careful with this one. Next fight, we got Cub Swanson versus Andre Fili. Swanson here, very experienced guy, man. WEC, you know, you guys remember that. Skilled guy, well-rounded, in and out movement, light on the feet. Yeah, man, and Swanson is good all around, you know. BJJ black belt, he's good on the ground too, good striking. Can he beat Fili? Of course he can. This fight is very close. If I not say even fight for me, in my opinion. Fili experienced too, veteran guy here, but can get hurt on the foot, can get knocked out. He's gonna have a 4-inch reach. Yeah, man, this is a toss-up here, guys. I mean, I could see Swanson pulling off a win here. I also can see Fili winning too. So I'm going to give a shot here with touchy-feely here. I'm going to give touchy-feely a decision here, guys, 50-50. But Swanson could win, though, man. Be careful. All right. Next fight here, guys. We have, where we at? We have Joe Pyfer versus Mark Barrott. Joe Pyfer here, light on the feet. His movement is not bad. Good hands. Heavy-handed. Pack a lot of power, quick at the movement. He's gonna be a quicker fighter here. Him against Hermansson, that's a good fight. I had Jack Hermansson winning that, and the reason why I knew that because Jack Hermansson is a 5-round fight. I know Jack Hermansson would weather the storm. Joe doesn't really. He packed power first round, second, third he started to fade out. If it was a 3-round fight, Joe would have won against Jack. Issue that it was 5 rounds and Jack just weathered the storm. Is Mark gonna do that? Well, Mark is well-rounded, can get taken down. Mark is also hittable. He pack power too, but he's going to be a slower fighter here. And this is a 3-round fight, man. This favors Joe all the way, in my opinion. I feel Joe is going to be the better fighter here. Quicker guy, quicker the movement, quicker hands, power. Pack power too. Mark pack power too. But 3-round fight like this, yeah, I have to say Joe, but it's 50-50 though. I'm gonna say Joe by decision, guys. All right, 50-50. Next fight here we have Ian Machado Gary versus MVP Michael Page. This one's gonna be interesting. Gary here is a well-rounded guy. You know, movement, light on the feet. You know, pick his shots. You know, he switches stance here. Has that karate kind of vibe, but he's hittable though, and that head sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's up high, and a lot of his fights he get hurt, and a lot of his fights are knocked down. If you guys, you know, watch the fights back, you see that he gets hurt in his fights. Against MVP Michael Page. Michael Page has got a 5-inch reach, well-rounded and orthodox stance, has a kung fu karate kind of base in him, movements, in and out, pick his shots, lateral movements, kind of point fighting kind of style. This guy is pretty elite at that movement. Ian Gary is good too, but Michael Page is elite. Meaning that Michael Page, in my opinion, you know, he does it better. You know, he's more experienced in it. If Ian Gary head is there, which is going to be there, he can get hurt in this fight. Page can also finish him in this fight. So it depends on what Gary want to do in this fight. Gary could mix it up with takedowns and wrestle. I'm not sure if he may probably try to go towards that, which is, you know, it'd be a smart thing to do that. then it could make it more MMA fight. But Page been working on his ground game, and his ground game has been getting better. His ground defense. Yeah, man, I'm liking Page for this one, man. I mean, it's timing, the precision, you know, in and outs, the blitzing. You know, Gary's there to get hit. Page is not there to get hit like that. I mean, Gary is, though, and he's seen in a lot of his fights against guys who are not supposed to be knocking him down like that. You know, if I can remember the fights that he got knocked down in, Jordan Williams almost finished him. I believe Gabe Green clipped him too. Kian Song definitely almost finished him, clipped him also. I believe Jeff Neal also hurt him in that fight too. If he's getting hurt by Kenan Song and by like Jordan Williams, then the Page is gonna could put him out. But I'm gonna go decision though. I'm gonna go MVP by decision. All right. Next fight here we got Moro Bruno Silva versus Macy Chasen. Where we at here? Silva here, I believe she. I don't think she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but I think she could be brown maybe, but possibly she could be black. I don't know. I feel like she's one of those two though, but her ground game is pretty good. The submission games are pretty good too. Striking is coming along. Her opponent here, Macy. Macy is going to have a 6-inch reach in this fight, which is a lot. Striking is so-so. You know, she has a ground game. We look for the submissions, but you know, I don't feel like, you know, with Macy she can be up and down a lot, and I think that Silva is just going to bring it, man. I feel Silva is going to bring it in this fight. I feel Silva is going to submit her in the second. So I got Silva by submission in the second round, guys. 50-50 though. Like I said, with women fights, you know, it's just one of those things where it could go the opposite direction. You know, it happens. Even when guy fights though, but sometimes women fights will go opposite direction, you know, majority of the time. But I'm going to go Silva by second round submission. Next fight here with Anthony Smith versus Roman Delancey. Smith here, man. Lionheart, man. Always a dog, man. Can't count this guy out, man. His last win there, Vitor called him out and he submitted him by guillotine choke. I mean, Lionheart Smith, man, is durable. He's durable, but can still get hurt, can still get knocked out. I believe he's been knocked out like 11 times. But he finds a way to win, man. Very experienced. Always finds a way to win. Always. Yeah, so you can't count out Smith. No matter what, no matter who he's fighting, you can't count him out. Against Roman Delancey. Roman Delancey is known more for the ground, but he will throw heavy hands though. But he's mostly known for the ground and submission. So Smith is a guy that, striking wise, he can get into trouble when he strikes. He is durable, but you can clip him and he gets dazed a lot, get knocked down. He's been knocked out 11 times, so that explains it. But his submission game is very crafty. But with Roman though, Roman is known for the ground though, and defends, you know, takedown and submissions very well. So this could be more of a striking fight. And if it is, man, Roman pack a lot of power in the punches, man. So, oh man, it's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Roman Delancey, but I definitely could see Smith winning, so be careful. I mean, obviously, Smith is a dog always, man. Lionheart, man. Always have a chance to win, so I wouldn't count him out. But I'm going to go Roman Delancey just based off of, you know, the ground game, and Delancey has the ground game, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Smith sometimes struggles with the stand-up. So Roman Delancey by KOTK on the second round, guys, all right? Not confident. Zero confidence. Next fighter, co-main event. We got Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Good fight here, man. It's a good co-main right here, man. Thinking about this fight here, guys, man. Brian Ortega here. Well-rounded, durable. The dog. BJJ black belt. Good on the ground. He has to be aware of the pressure from Lopez in that first round, because Lopez is usually a first round finisher. He comes in there and throw heavy hands and look to knock you out real quick or submit you. So then Ortega on his recent fights seems like he can get hurt in the foot and get knocked down, but he recovers well, like especially against Yair Rodriguez. He comes back and won that fight. But Lopez is freaking a dog, man. This guy pack power, well-rounded BJJ black belt, but he fades though. That's his weakness. His fades in the later rounds. So after like say into the second, if he can't submit you or can instill his will with his power punches, then he starts to fade out into the third. Tough dude though, man, durable. So I'm gonna go with experienced guy here, a veteran guy in Ortega. I'm gonna say Ortega by decision, but he has to be aware in that first round, because Lopez is gonna come out there blasting in that first round. And if Ortega gets knocked down, thing about these fights too, you gotta be aware of, sometimes the referee will give the guy a longer chance to recover, depending on who they want to win. Because like I said, a lot of these fights here, man, sometimes when it goes to decision, or the referee will make it prolonged depending on who they want to win. So if Ortega gets knocked down and they're favoring Lopez to win, they will stop it quick. Believe me on that. Or just like the Alex Pereira and Prochazka, when the first fought, Prochazka got knocked down. That's a fight where, you know, Prochazka is kind of known for kind of falling like that, but he recovered. That shouldn't be a fight you stop like that, you know, in the first time that they fought. But they stopped it real quick. You know, they didn't even give him a chance. And there's other fights here where they give other people chances to recover, like Michelle Watterson, you know, in our last fight. You know, they give them chances to recover, because it all depends on the marketing too, who they want to win. That plays a factor too, you know, social media, favoritism. Alex is going to be huge in this fight because he's favorite, and a lot of people like him, he's interesting, you know, he's just marketable. He can market him, you know. So you gotta be careful. I believe Lopez is very marketable now too. You know, it's a couple winning streak here, and he looks good when he goes in there and finishes his fights. Alright, so a fight you gotta be aware of. Ortega gotta be aware of that first round. But I'm gonna go with Ortega by decision. But I'm not confident in this one. It's a 50-50. Okay. Main fights on the card here, we have Alex Pereira versus Jiří Procházka. Pereira here, you know, solid guy, man. Solid leg kicks, solid punches, powerful punches. But still kind of stationary, you know. He's there to get hit, you know. Their first fight, Jiří was kind of winning until he got caught with the elbow, but he fell down. When he fell down, you know, he was still coherent, you know. But like I said, you know, they know who they want to win based off where the fight gonna go, and if the guy falls down and it looks like they could stop it, they stop it. Or if it goes to decision and it's close, switch it up, split decision, whoever they want to give it to when it's close like that. And even when it's not close, Jiří on the other hand is more versatile in his striking, in his movement, more of a samurai mindset, Bushido, way of the warrior, right? Switches stance in and out, give you different looks, drop the hands at times, kind of have his head out there, but it's kind of baiting you in to come in, you know. Yeah, man. I'm liking Jiří, man. I'm liking Jiří. I'm pretty sure we come in here and then make adjustments. You know, he has to also avoid getting knocked down, because fights like this, like I said, these guys get knocked down, something the referee won't give them a chance based off of who they want to win. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're like setting the fight up for the guy to lose. It's just that if there's points in the fight where Alex is who they want Alex to win, because he's good for the heavyweight. He's good for the 205 division, right? For the middleweight division, it's great for that. You know, it's not middleweight, for the light heavyweight. Sorry, he's like good for that, right? So it's like it's perfect for him to win. So if there's any points in the fight where he punch Jiří or touch Jiří in a way and he falls down, the referee can stop it. That's it. Even if Jiří falls down, but he's like coherent and he's like, oh, I'm good, but they stop it. You know, based on other fights, if Alex get knocked down now, they will give Alex some time to recover. You understand what I'm saying? I know you guys get what I'm saying. So if Jiří knocked down Alex, you can see that, you know, Alex is there, and Jiří could be punching him out until his head's bouncing off the canvas or off of the, you know, the UFC ground, and his head's bouncing off of it. But the referee was like, damn, is he gonna stop it? No, because he wants Alex to recover. Give him the best chances to recover. But I'm liking Jiří here, man. I'm gonna go Jiří Procházka by KO TK in the second round, man. But I'm not confident though. It's 50-50 based off what I just told you there. Because Jiří could get clipped and hurt, which he usually does. So, you you know. But I just feel like Yuri is more versatile. It's just, he's gonna make changes. He has to be aware of the leg kicks from Alex Pereira too, because that played a factor in the first fight. So that's about it right there, guys. Quick look at the odds here. Crazy odds. Crazy odds. Bananas. Let's see these ridiculous odds. Hopefully there's not much. I know I could look at it in Topology too, because it's right there when you're strolling a picture. Damn. Payton is, oh my goodness, 2,000, dude. Wow. Do I agree with that? Yeah, I mean, the kid is skilled. He's supposed to can beat that guy, Yanis, but I wouldn't mess with it, though. I'll leave this alone. So, yeah, I'll leave it alone, man. Because it just doesn't make any sense. You could even try to go dog if you want to. You know, it happens. You know, in this sport, nothing guaranteed. Nothing definite. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen, man. Believe me. Charles Jordan, Gene Silva, excellent. Even fight. I don't disagree. Fili and Cub Swanson, damn, they're high on Fili. I disagree. I disagree on that one, guys. Now that I said this fight should be even. You see, when I make my picks in these fights, I don't really look at the odds too much at all. Man, I disagree with this one because Cub Swanson can win, and Fili is sometimes hittable. Well, yeah, he can get knocked down and hurt, and Cub Swanson has the tools to do that. So Fili should have been on 218 or 235, dude. This is an even fight. So, damn, be careful with this one. This is bad. This is not good odds. Horrible. All right, be careful. Joe Pfeiffer from Mark Barrett. Damn, Mark Barrett 300 or something. I mean, sorry, Joe Pfeiffer is 300 or something. Ah, man. I don't know about that, dude. I mean, next matchup-wise, skill-wise, Joe supposed can win. But same thing with Hermansson. Supposed can win, right? 3-round fight fits him better. Mark is not as quick. Still be careful, man. I feel Joe's a little too high here, guys. Be careful. Ian Gary and Michael Page. Wow, we got Ian Gary at 166. Frig. This is an even fight. This should be an even fight, in my opinion. Well, not opinion, a fact. Yeah, Gary shouldn't be that 166. It's an even fight. Michael Page is very dangerous on the foot. Whatever Gary does on the foot, Michael Page does it better. Put it that way. Michael Page is skilled at what Ian Gary is doing. Is pretty similar to what Michael Page does, but Michael Page does it better. It's more elite. Gary would have to mix it up on takedowns, which if he does that, then it's different. You know, but Page ground game has been getting better. So I disagree with the odds. This is an even fight. I like him, Page though. Chasen and Silva, even fight. Totally love that. I don't disagree. Anthony Smith and Delonze 142. I don't disagree with that. You know, but like I said, man, with Smith, you gotta be careful, man. Be careful. He always seems to pull off a win. Ortega and Lopez. Lopez is 135, 140. This is an even fight, guys. Even fight. Lopez and Ortega. Even fight. Even Lopez at 135 being a favorite. I disagree. It's an even fight. Totally. Alex Pereira and Prochazka. Alex Pereira 142. Well, he won the last fight, you know, but it was a fast stoppage there, man. Quick stoppage. Even fight for me, man. I like Prochazka though. Did I miss anyone? I think I did. Let's see if I did. Did I miss somebody? I think I did, right? Gillian Robertson, Michelle Watterson gives us 185, 190. I kind of don't disagree with that, man. I feel Gillian Robertson here is it's more durable and don't really take so much damage. I feel Michelle Watterson takes a lot of damage, and they're giving her time to recover. But in that frame of recovery, she's taking a lot of freaking damage, bro. Arlovski and Buday 270. I'll be careful with this one here, man, because Andrei Arlovski is a crafty veteran, and Buday shows that, you know, he mixes it up, but at times he seems like slow at the movement, you know. And if Andrei Arlovski comes in here with a game plan, you know, he could win. So I'll be careful with this one, man. Carlos Hernandez and Rei for 7,500. Yeah, man, I actually don't see nothing wrong with that, to be honest, because like I said, with Carlos, he can get taken down. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have no power, no knockout wins, and Rei just stick to you like glue, dude. So yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Ricky Simón and Oliveira, 250 for Simón. I really don't see nothing much wrong with that, but I still be careful, because Oliveira is very wild with his punches, and Simón can get hurt in the foot. So it just takes one shot, man. So be careful. So, but Simón's supposed to can win this fight, though. But I'll be aware of it, though. At 250, experience goes a long way, though, for Simón. So he should be can get this, you know. But still be careful there, guys. That's about it there, guys. Odds breakdown there. Remember to leave comments down below. You know, thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel too, very important. And that's about it right there, guys. So you guys keep on kicking. Look out for the face-off, which I'm going to post in a little bit after watching the face-off. I'm going to put it on my Patreon account. And one love out to everybody, man. Keep on kicking. Os.